Willy, the Worried Worm. Story and illustrations by Jacquelyn Osburn. Story read by the author's mother. This is the story of William Wallingford Worm and the answer he finds to a big concern. It's not that his world was full of strife, he just didn't know what to do in life. "If only I had a crystal ball," said Willy to his mother when he was small, "my future I then would be able to see." His mother replied, "Well, that may be, but when searching for any treasure, the quest itself can bring you pleasure. So if something looks fun and worthwhile to you, just give it a try and see how you do." "Well, what if I try and it doesn't work out?" It seems that William had some doubt. There will be times when one plan has failed that something better is being unveiled. Simply move on and try something new, and this will keep you from feeling blue. Have a clear picture when making new plans. Use your mind before using your hands. But here is something you now can do. Help your mother by stirring this stew. Willy smiled as he picked up the spoon. Mulberry stew he'd be eating at noon. When William was grown, he set out on his own. It was a warm spring day when he started on his way. After traveling nearly a mile, he stopped for a little while. He sat by a stream looking forward to lunch. His mother had packed some goodies to munch. Just after his lunch, he was watching some bees as they buzzed among blossoms with diligent ease. They were collecting nectar for their hive. This is how honeybees stay alive. Willy watched the flowers as they swayed. "I do believe that's how honey is made." As he thought of cakes and cookies and bread, visions of a bakery came into his head. Seeing a flower not as tall as the rest, he put his climbing skills to the test. But collecting nectar was far too hard. This was a plan he'd have to discard. On Willy's face he was wearing a frown. He was in no hurry to climb back down. He thought of the beaver, he thought of the bees. Surely there is something out there for me. Willy found shelter under a bush of blue. After the rain he would start anew. The sun came out, no longer was it gray, so William started on his lonely way. He wandered down the rain-soaked path, his thoughts drifting to a nice warm bath. Never had William felt so alone, and that's when he decided to start for home. He could have avoided the obstacle ahead, but being so sad, Willy tripped instead. A piece of matchbox lay in his way. It surely seemed this wasn't his day. So it really doesn't matter what others do. You have to follow what's right for you. And if something you try should go awry, do your best not to grumble or cry. For the very thing that made Willy grumble, that old matchbox which caused him to stumble, was precisely the thing that allowed him to see just exactly what he wanted to be.